what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family. And if you're thinking about buying land in Costa Rica and you just want some impressions about what it takes when you own a specific type of land, what type of maintenance do you have to calculate on doing, for example. I'm just going to give you some impressions about my land in Costa Rica. And my land probably is a different type of land as yours, but a lot of stuff is going on right now on my land, and I'm going to give you some snapshots and a small video about it in order to serve you in your journey of finding the information of coming to Costa Rica, owning your own land. You must know, when I came to Costa Rica, I didn't even plan to buy my own land in Costa Rica. Now, 4 years later, more than 4 years later, because I moved to Costa Rica more than 4 years ago, we're landowners, and we never regretted one day. Well, see that I was standing in a nest of fire ants. Let me just welcome everyone who's brand new to my channel by saying hello and welcome. Thank you for finding and for sticking with me. Consider to subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video, and that's always Costa Rica related. And while you see in the background the casita that we are renting out about 6 to 7 months per year, because it's owned by Dirk's mom, my mother-in-law, and she's not here all time round. I just also want to show you that we are working on, well, what I'm working on, I'm going to tell you. First, a little bit more details about what it is that I do here in Costa Rica. In case you wonder, do you have a job? Do you have a restaurant? No, we don't. This is a little bit more about Dirk and myself and my family. Okay, about buying land in Costa Rica. What type of property in Costa Rica should you search for? Well, there's so many different options. We bought land. Let me touch in a little bit what type of land we have. We have 5.5 acres of a mango finca. We have a mango finca, 180 mango trees. I'm surrounded by mango trees, as you can see. So it's a big space. It's 2 properties attached. Right there in the back is the casita. Right there's nothing. Right there is the garage behind me. Behind me. And right there, you see my bedroom. It's a bus, and before that bus is a house, another bus. So we have a couple of buildings here, but first and foremost, it's more space, a lot of trees, and we have a private road over our property. Well, the thing is, right now it's rainy season, as you can see. That's why my feet are totally black. Welcome in rainy season Costa Rica. If you own a piece of land like mine with a lot of grass, in rainy season it's going to be muddy. It's just what it is. Okay, so one of the very important maintenance things you should consider if you're buying land like mine is that you have to secure your own road, right? When it's heavy rains, the rainwater flushes away everything, right? So it hasn't been done since we bought this land in Costa Rica, that we put mud and sand and melastre, it's called melastre, on this road to make it secure. A bajo will later flatten it, so it's gonna be a solid road, not concrete, but no mud, and easier to access. So when we have guests staying in the casita right now, if they walk there, they're gonna get really muddy feet, but we're going to also create a road from there to there with the same strategies as you see them doing. So one big truck just drop down all this stuff, and the bajo will just flatten it. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's how they maintain our dirt roads, the not paved roads. And I made a video about that yesterday actually, but I just want to highlight that if you're buying land in Costa Rica and you do not want to have all this maintenance work, you should definitely look into another piece of property than I own, because this requires maintenance, right? I need to keep the grass short to protect myself from snakes and Scorpios and other animals that I did not invite. So if I walk through the grass, that I don't step on animals. There's a lot of things to consider if you are buying land in Costa Rica. I must be honest, I didn't foresee everything. We just bought it because it was such a unique piece of land, basically close to Santa Teresa and Montezuma. It's in the middle. And we just said, you know what, we figure it out. And that's what we've done. And my whole channel is the result of we figure everything out. also how to maintain this road. And we just connected with a local Bajo company. He has a company a couple of, well, let's say 2 kilometers away from my home. So Dirk just, called them on the road and said, "Hola, tengo una pregunta. I have a question." And he asked, "Well, what can you do for me? What's the price?" And now they're working here on our property. So we're basically doing this stuff ourselves. And it's all figure outable. But of course you need to have an open mind, and you must have the energy and also this drive to do this for yourself, by yourself. And I do know a lot of people who are buying land in Costa Rica, ready to go land, like a small lot with a ready to go house on it. You can buy a naked lot and build everything yourself. We bought a combination. We built that casita, and there were some buildings on it, and we bought some buses to be able to stay on our own land without building a big house right away, because we didn't really know what we wanted to build and where on the land, because the land is so huge, right? So there's all pros and cons of buying land in Costa Rica when it comes down to the shape. What type of land do you want? More inland, right? Like, also, I'm not even talking about which location you want to be. I can just tell you, closer to the ocean, closer to the very popular beach towns, it's going to be more expensive per meter. This mango finca is an oasis for us. It's right in the center, and it is still close to the ocean. It's a little bit less than 10 minutes drive, and we have so much fun here figuring everything out. I hope that I inspire you with that this is also a way. I always want to recommend you have a good attorney when you're buying land in Costa Rica. Ask me, comment below my video and ask me for mine. I'm happy to recommend you to mine. Mine is so trustable. He did so much for me, and also for others I meanwhile referred him to. So he's a great trustable attorney. And then I think you cannot really go wrong except for buying a wrong type of property for yourself that is too big or too small, or this is a very flat piece of land. There is no deep part, so we cannot have landslides and stuff. Some properties do. So yeah, you have to pay attention to all those factors, like what happens in rainy season. But with that being said, there's so much to say about it. I made some other videos about buying land in Costa Rica. Actually, it was one of the first videos I made on the channel, and that was quite some time ago, about 3 years ago. So I'll put a pop-up here somewhere above my head, so you can listen to my tips that I provide there according to buying land in Costa Rica. All the alarming things that can go wrong that you can prevent by watching that video. And this is just a day out of my life on my own land in Costa Rica, when the bajo is doing the work and there's piles of sand and I'm muddy, and then I look at myself and I think, wow, and I have an amazing life in Costa Rica. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy here. This country has been so generous for us. So I can only say, come to Costa Rica, take the lead. Costa Rica is good for expats. Also to buy land in Costa Rica for expats. It's easy. And with that being said, I hope that I inspire you. Leave your comment below anyways. Also to ask something or when I forgot something. And if you're curious about what it is that I do for a living, then just don't hesitate. Click on one of the links below my video in the description. Be curious, have an open mind. I have a coaching program. I do so much more than making videos about Costa Rica. And I'm looking forward to meeting you one day in Costa Rica. Who knows? Or perhaps you're going to rent the casita. Who knows? And you're going to walk here with me one day soon. Bye for now. Appreciate you. Ciao.